Sarah was 32. She loved God, served in her church choir, and had a good job. But whenever she went for weddings, aunties and friends whispered the same thing. When will your own turn come? At first, she laughed it off. But as the years passed, the laughter turned into secret tears on her pillow. One evening, after another wedding where she caught the bouquet yet again, Sarah sat in her room. Lord, she prayed softly, I have waited. I have prayed. Is my waiting now a waste? But the heavens felt silent. The next week, her old classmate, Daniel, returned from abroad. He was handsome, successful, and immediately showed interest in her. He wasn't a believer, but he was gentle, caring, and said all the right words. Sarah, he told her, we are not children anymore. Let's get married. I'll give you everything you've ever wanted. Her friends were excited. Don't waste this chance. A good man is better than no man, they told her. Sarah looked at herself in the mirror that night. Maybe they're right. Maybe waiting has wasted my years, but something inside her wrestled. She had always promised God she would marry in His will. So, for 3 nights, she fasted and prayed. On the 3rd night, she dreamt she was standing at a riverbank. Daniel was on the other side, waving at her, but between them was a broken bridge. Then she saw another man, whose face she couldn't recognize, standing beside her. He quietly stretched out his hand and led her to a safe bridge. Sarah woke up sweating. Lord, what are you saying? She made the hardest decision of her life. She told Daniel, you are a good man, but I cannot marry you. I must obey God, even if it means staying single. Daniel was shocked. Her friends called her foolish. Some even stopped talking to her. Sarah cried. But her heart felt peaceful. Months later, during a church outreach in a rural community, Sarah was assigned a partner to share the gospel with. His name was Michael, a quiet young pastor who had just finished Bible school. They spent 3 days moving from house to house, praying with families. Sarah noticed something strange whenever Michael prayed. Her heart burned with joy. He carried a peace she couldn't explain on the last day. Michael smiled shyly and said, Sarah, I don't know how to say this, but God told me something when we were praying together. You are the woman He has prepared for me. Sarah froze. Tears filled her eyes. For the first time in years, she remembered her dream of the man by her side leading her across a safe bridge. 2 years later, Sarah and Michael stood at the altar, hands joined, singing the same worship song they had sung during the outreach. Friends who once mocked her wept as they saw the joy in her eyes. She whispered to herself, waiting is never wasting. God was only preparing the best.